First bullets.
No, I don't want it.
Wexford Park. Our first match today is the Leinster Senior A Colleges final between Counsel of New Ross and St Peter's of Wexford. Both teams line out jersey and not 23 as is on the programme.
You were promised I wanted to stay on that sideline with us. Lads, come on.
Come on, Counsel. Just get your back so I can see you. Just turn around.
For the historic occasion, the final of the Leinster Senior Colleges A football championship between those two great Wexford rivals, St Peter's College Wexford and Counsel New Ross. National anthem has just been played. This is the first time ever for two Wexford teams to meet in the Leinster A Colleges Football Championship final. There's a fine crowd in attendance now gathering here into the stand. Everything is ready now. Brian White throws in the ball and the game is on. First to get it was Donald Berry. Donald Berry, St Peter's fields a high ball. He has unfortunately hopped the ball twice, but he didn't catch it the second time. Mitchell Purser sent it up along and Michael Barron goes out. Michael Barron has the ball. He turns left. He hits it in with a low ball, but out comes Brendan Cox. Brendan Cox got it to put his shoulder off the ball. Brendan Cox right full with some on cameras, and as he was about to hit the ball, he was shouldered. So the free out, Brian White is indicating where to kick out. David O'Sullivan, the goalkeeper, County Minor goal, Buffers Alley, is coming to take the kick out. He's coming out to over 30 yards from his own goal. David has a huge kick. He's going back, setting the ball. He's taking his time. Up he comes. A long ball, a high ball, way down. Richard Purser's under, beautifully fielded by Richard Purser. He's surrounded, he's held there by Barry Kerwin, or Barry Redmond. The ball is left on the ground now, and it's Leo O'Brien is going to take it. He is out in his own, out 70 yards from his own goal, and he's placing the ball down to take the kick. Going back, Leo O'Brien, County Minor from Horswood. He's placed the ball, he's taking his time now as against the strong breeze. Up he comes. Kicks it, a very fine kick. Bit caught in the wind, but very fine. Up goes Jason Lara, goes up, feels the ball brilliantly. He twists, he turns, he twists again. He's gone on a solo run. He hits it in a low ball. In Michael Barron goes for Michael Barron has the ball, but he's beaten, and the ball goes low out the field. Out comes Rory Stafford. Rory Stafford has the ball, left half forward. So it's a long one. Fielded by Leo O'Brien. Leo O'Brien hits it, a high one, a long one, going up the field. Up goes Jason Lauder, goes up for. But now it's Michael Barron and a free out. Free out there. Obviously a judge that there was someone who was pushing, so a free out for St Peter's College. It's about 30 yards. John Hoare from Kilmore has the ball. John hits it a long ball way out the field. Up goes Leo O'Brien. Oh, he misses the ball this time. And unfortunately, Conor Power has judged to have handled the ball on the ground. Leo O'Brien hits it to Declan Wall. Declan Wall hits it a long ball up the field. Up David Stanton goes for it. But it's now Nigel Fitzharris hits the ball in. The ball is hopping in full back. But John Hoare comes out. John has the ball. He's hopped the ball. He goes out with his left and there's a long ball way out the field. Up the out comes Chris McGrath's the ball. Chris McGrath's gone tipped on the ball in his toe. Had a high ball right across the field. Out comes Leo O'Brien. He's playing on whale of a game. Centre back. He's gone on a solo run. A long ball way up the field. Here comes has the ball. Now here comes Frankie O'Brien goes for the ball. Frank O'Brien has it. He has the ball. He's the high ball. And it's over the bar. The first score of the game. A point by Francis O'Brien for good counsel and Gushon after three minutes played. Very well taken point there by Francis O'Brien. Tall, hard-working midfielder there for good counsel. So good counsel have taken a 1 point lead. Now David O'Sullivan has ready to take the kick out. David has gone back, measuring his steps. Up he comes, this swift man, and a mighty kick again, way down the field. Up goes Francis O'Brien up, and beautifully fielded there by half-back. And Declan Wall hits it out. Here comes Jason Lawler has the ball. Jason Lawler's gone on a solo run. He's gone 5, he's gone 10, he's gone 50, he's met up. He's gone 20 yards, he's gone 30 yards. He's hit the ball right across into ball free. Jason Lawler foul on the 14 yards line, right out the sideline. And the free is going to be taken by Leo O'Brien. Lee has come in a long way up from centre half back to left full forward to take the 14 yards line to take the free. He's stepping back well behind. Pádraig Lawler runs across to see would he get the ball. And Lee is definitely going to try for a score. Kicks it, a very fine kick, but it's gone way out to the sideline. As Jason Sinan has the ball to David Shannon. David Shannon hits it a high ball, a long ball, and it's over the bar. The second point for good counsel by David Shannon, getting a pass from Jason Sinan. So 4 minutes gone, good counsel are 2 points up. So David Sullivan, at this point in time, good counsel are playing exceptionally well. I see few players there having a little shamozzle with each other. The referee is watching. Now David Sullivan is going to take the kick out. Up becomes again a very fine long kick. Up goes Richard Purcell, but Donald Berry has it. Donald Berry has the ball. Free for Peters. Donald Berry has it now. He hits the ball, long one out the side, and it's will fall on the ground. Out comes Declan Wall. Declan Wall has the ball. Declan Wall passes the ball, hits it, he hops the ball twice, so the free in. He hit the ball well, but hopped the ball twice, so the free in for St. Peter's. St. Peter's have a very good chance now. It's about 30 yards out, it's a little outside 21, 25 yards out, and a very good chance for a point. It's Tim McGrath. And we say yes, no, it's number 13, St. Peter's. Oh, James Murray, Modlin Town. James stands back. James was very good in the semi-final. Up he comes. And dives it low, but a very good shot in. Out comes Declan Wall. Declan Wall again there, came out very well there, that ball. Declan has conceded that free. Now the free is going to be taken. Again, it's Leo O'Brien coming back to take the free. Leo O'Brien, his own man is out loose. Leo is backed out behind. Now he's taking his time. He has a good kick. Fine kick, very fine kick out in the middle of the field. Up they go. Oh, some great break. The breaking ball coming out. Donald Berry has it. Donald Berry hits with the right foot, right down front. Conor Powers the ball. Conor Powers going making tracks to the goal. He was fouled there, judged to be fouled there by Francis Wallace. So 14 yards free on the 21-yard line, to be taken by James Murray again. James didn't rise the last one. This is in a more favourable position for him. James has gone back. Up it comes. And yes, it's over the bar. First score for St. Peter's. Fine point there by James Murray after 7 minutes play. Seven minutes play. So it's 2 points to 1 now in favour of Good Counsel. That will definitely help a lot to St. Peter's. Billy Malloy has placed the ball for the kick out. Good Counsel goalkeeper. Up he comes. Kicks it very well out to the left-hand side. Up they go for it. It's John Carwin fields it. John Carwin fields it well. He got a little shoulder into the back. Now he has the ball. He kicks it out to the left-hand side. On it. Kevin Williams is going out with Leo O'Brien. Kevin Williams, we'll see who got some on guest of guests. I think Kevin Williams got the boot, the linesman there, Mickey White or whoever it is there, linesman, signalled that a free for, or a sideline kick for Good Counsel. Again, Leo O'Brien is coming back to take it. He hits it a high ball, away up the field. He's got great distance into it. Barry Redmond has come out. Barry Redmond has the ball. He's hopped the ball. And he's stole a run. He's lost the ball. He has it again. And a lovely left-footed kick way down into the heart. Hopper McGrath goes up for it, but here is Leo O'Brien again. What a game that man has played. Lovely hand pass up to Declan Wall. Declan Wall kicks it a long while up the field. Out comes Don Redmond. Don Redmond passes out to Ross Dunphy. Ross Dunphy, a long left-footed kick way down the field. Comes out, Shea Furlong has the ball. Shea Furlong has it, but it's James Murray. James Murray has the ball. James Murray has the ball. He loses it. Rory Stafford has the ball. Rory Stafford picks it up. He's going right across the field. He's tapping his toe. Now he's coming in with the left foot, and his kick is blocked down. Here comes Pádraig Lawler. Pádraig Lawler has the ball. Pádraig Lawler is surrounded. He makes a kick at the ball, and he is fouled. So a free for 55 yards out. Free for Good Counsel, 55 yards out. Brian White leaves the ball down, and now it's Leo O'Brien. Leo O'Brien, one of the most the busiest man of the field today, comes up to take the kick. So Leo O'Brien steps back, kicks the ball, a very fine one, but the wind catches it, but it still is a fine one. Up goes Francis O'Brien, Barry Redmond knocks it down. Out comes David Shannon. David Shannon has the ball. David Shannon has gone in. He hits a low ball into Jason Lawler. Jason Lawler goes down the ground. Judge to pick the ball off the ground and drives the ball over the bar, but free had been gone, and the free out. He had handled the ball on the ground. He fell on the ground, and judge to picked it off the ground then by referee Brian White. So it's a free out there now to be taken by David Mathers. David Mathers hits it a long one way down. Out comes Rory Stafford. Rory Stafford has the ball. Rory Stafford has the ball. He hits a high ball, a long ball, way down, gone right down the ground. Francis Wallace goes out. Out comes Billy Malloy. Billy Malloy kicks it, a long ball, but way out to the left-hand side, caught in the wind. Chris McGrath goes out for the ball, but it's caught by Leo O'Brien once again. Or no, Jason Fitzharris. Now it's here by John Carwin. John Carwin has the ball. John is tackled very hard and fouled. So John is one of the more prominent men on the Peters team. So 52 yards out, Tim McGrath from Clonard comes up to take it. Soccer International comes to take the free. It's 52 yards out. Tim has a very long kick. He is well capable of tying the scores. Back now to take the kick. He's taking his time. Tall Tim. Up it comes. And a foul low this time. It's sliding across the goal. James Murray goes down. Shea Redmond himself, Shane Furlong himself. James Murray at the ball. He's in the left. A lovely kick. A beautiful kick by James Murray. The sides are level now after 11 minutes play. A very fine kick there, the left foot by James Murray, Modlin Town. James, a very skillful footballer. He hit that ball beautifully over the bar. So the sides are now level. after 11 minutes play. 2 points each. Billy Malloy placing the ball, played the kick out. Referee is signalling to him to hurry up. Now Billy has gone back. Up he comes. And kick, it got the ball, great high distance, but the wind is catching it up. Up they go, knocked down. Here comes Conor Powers the ball. Conor Powers making tacks for the goal. He's tackled out there. He has the ball still, and adjudged to have overheld the ball. He made a great effort there, got that ball, made a great effort. Now Lee O'Brien has the ball in his hand. Lee kicks it. It's a very fine kick up the goal, pushing it back. Yes, Michael Barron has the ball. Michael Barron has the ball, gone a solo run. Now it's Nigel Fitzharris has the ball. Nigel hits it in. David Shannon has the ball. David Shannon has the ball. Passes it out across, and it's well kicked out there by John Carwin. Up comes Shea Furlong, gets the boot to it. On out to Chris McGrath. Chris McGrath's gone flying for the ball. Chris McGrath has the ball. He's turned left. He's turned right. He's coming on down the left wing. He's gone on a solo run. He's tackled, and a lovely left foot right across the goal. And the ball goes out. Out comes Tomas Corcoran. Tomas Corcoran is judged to have been fouled by Tim McGrath as he come out. Very close, very hard fought game. Now a free out by Good Counsel will be taken by Billy Malloy. Very, very tight marking. Very close play. Both teams know each other inside out. Now here comes Billy Malloy. Billy kicks it, and fine kick away up the field. Up they go for it. And John Carwin comes out. And yes, John and Parry Lawler, great, and John was the judge to have the ball out of his hand over the line, kicked out the ground. Richard Purcell's going to kick it exactly 70 yards out, 71 yards out from the goal. He's ready to hit the ball. And now the referee is talking to a linesman. The linesman's obviously watching a couple of players who had little. Yes, to Pádraig Lawler and Pádraig Lawler. He's having a chat with Pádraig Lawler. He's taking his name. The low ball across to David Shannon. David Shannon has the ball. He's gone to hit across the low ball out to Nigel Fitzharris, down Jason Sinnott, or Nigel, or Jason Lawler got the ball there on the right hand side. He was fouled. Jason is one of the danger men on the team. He feed the ball there from Jason. Now he hits the ball in low again. Now Jason Lawler hits it a high ball. Long ball was dropping down on the 14 yards line. Knocked out again. And here comes Mick Byrne. And Mick Byrne sends over the bar. Ball broke out, and Mick Byrne of Gushawn sends Good Counsel into the lead. After 15 minutes play, Good Counsel grabbed the lead with a point by full forward Michael Byrne. Now David Sullivan, long kick again with David. David steps back down to kick it. Very long kick. Richard Purcell has it. Beautifully fielded there by Richard Purcell. He's tackled there and fouled by Barry Redmond. Taps it across, show one into Lee O'Brien. Lee O'Brien hits the low ball in. Jason Lawler has the ball. Jason Lawler gone 5. He's gone 10. He's gone 15. He's going right across the field. He's gone a solo run. And hits a high ball, and hits the post and comes out. Don Redmond is there and clears a long one. That was a very hard shot. Out to Francis O'Brien. Francis O'Brien on to Richard Purcell. Richard Purcell has it now. It's out across to Nigel Fitzharris. Nigel Fitzharris low into David Shannon. David Shannon has gone down. Don Redmond is on him. David Shannon has gone in. He's gone 5. He's gone 10. He's gone 15. He's gone in and he hits it over the bar. Another point for Good Counsel by David Shannon. A very well taken score. 16 minutes of play, the score is 4 points to 2. But that triangle, Purcell, O'Brien, Lawler, Shannon is doing exceptional work here for Good Counsel right now. David Sullivan is back there now to take the kick out. A fine kick, a kick away out to the side. Up goes John Kerwin. John turns in, kicks it with the right foot, a long one down. Up it goes. Now here, Rory Stafford had it, but he fumbled the ball. He has it again. He's back and he passes it across to Barry Redmond. Barry Redmond is judged to have been fouled. So Barry has the ball. It's 55 yards out. Is it Donalberry to take it this time? Yes, Donalberry's going to take the kick. His midfield partner going to take the kick this time. Mick Caulfield, I see him out here talking to John Kerwin. He's going to make a few changes. John Kerwin is after switching him across the field. Mick goes from man, and the two challengers from good counsel, Kevin Kehoe and Aidan O'Brien, are also good strong couple. I see Kevin Powers coming back in the backs. Not Kevin, long ball, very long, and it's gone wide. Very, very fine long kick down the field, but it went wide. See, Conor Power is after coming back now at right half back. John Kerwin has gone centre back, and Donal Redmond I think must be gone up. Yes, Donal Redmond has gone up centre half forward. It switched there now by Mick Caulfield, St. Peter's, to try and bring extra pep into his team. He is doing a lot switching in around there, the half forward line. Now Billy Malloy kicks it. A very fine kick, a very, very fine, out well beyond midfield. Out comes Nigel Harris. Nigel Harris hits it with the left foot. Up it goes to David Shannon. David Shannon has the ball. David Shannon has the ball. He passes it across, but intercepted by John Kerwin. John Kerwin comes, a high one, a long one down. And up goes, beautifully fielded there by Donal Redmond. Beautifully fielded. Went up in the clouds there. Out across then to Ross Dunphy. Ross Dunphy has the ball out on the left side. Ross is tackled with a high one. A long ball, right down, and it's narrowly wide. A very fine effort. Donal Redmond now would appear as if went up in the clouds for that ball. He's going to bring extra punch into the Peters forward line. Now Billy Malloy is placing the ball again for the kick out. It's very difficult with the strong breeze to be able to hit right. Billy Malloy hits it out very well. Out well, not so this time, but the wind got out. Donal Redmond has it again. Donal is making a big difference. So he's going down the ball. He picks it up. The Rory Stafford goes down, and yes, he was fouled. Rory Stafford out there about almost 50 yards out on the left hand side, and Tim McGrath, the ball is brought forward for descent. So it's a much more favourable position now, and Tim McGrath, who is certainly a very good place kicker, plays the ball back out, and definitely this is a great score, a great opportunity for St. Peter's to get the score. Tim McGrath takes his time, stops, looks, goes back, up he comes and kicks it. Very fine kick, and yes, it's over the bar. So after 19 minutes, the score is 4 points for Good Counsel, 3 for St. Peter's. That was a very well struck free there by Tim McGrath. So now there's only 1 point in it. Again, these sides are so closely locked together. St. Peter's, of course, have the advantage of the breeze now in the opening half. Crowds are filing in from all over. This game has caught the imagination of Gaels all over County Wexford. A fine kick, a long kick, away out, up they go. It's knocked down. It's broken around. There's stalemate out there, and Barry Redmond comes away with the ball. He's judged to be fouled, and again Tim McGrath is going to take it. Tim, it would be 55 yards out now, and he's going to have a try. Tim is capable of doing it. He scored a point from 45 in the semi-final. This is just 5 yards further on. He's going back. He's taking all the usual precautions. Takes his time, up he comes and kicks it. Very fine kick, but this time it won't go. It's gone wide. But the judge to have been struck by one of the goalkeeper and one of the defenders, so it's a 50. He has that 5 yards closer this time. And the linesman going out there and placing it where he is. So the ball is placed down there now, 45 yards out. Tim McGrath goes back. Takes his time again, turns to the side, well within his reach. Tim up he comes, kicks it, a very fine kick, and all the way over. So now the sides are level. After 21 minutes, a point from 45 by Tim McGrath. Clonard puts St. Peter's level. Sides are level at 4 points each. Billy Malloy is ready to take the kick out. The referee is waving him to play on. Up he comes, kicks it out to the left of the side. A very fine kick. Up they go. David Chan knocks down. Conor Power has the ball. He's come, breaks his way out past. He's well tackled, but he breaks it out and kicks it with his right foot down to the side. Up goes Richard Malali has it. The judge to being fouled. He hits a low ball out to Pádraig Lawler. Pádraig Lawler is down. And now Pádraig Lawler gets the ball, lays it on the ground. Leo O'Brien is going to come to take it, kick it up. They're doing very wise, the tactics in against the breeze. Leo O'Brien leaves the ball down. Don Redmond has come out to the side. Tomas Corcoran has gone ahead with him. Now Lee is going to take the free. Kicks it, a very fine kick, way up the field, up it goes. It's Jason Lawler has it. He's gone 5, he's gone 10, right across the field. He's tapping the ball and he is fouled. He really made his way in there that time. Now, this is a very score, about 24 yards out, almost in front of the goal, slightly to the left. Very good chance for right-footed kicker, and the kicker concerned is Lee O'Brien. Lee is trotted up from centre half back. He's taking his time, he's spacing the ball out. Conor Power standing in front of him. He's taking his time now. He's gone back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now it's 6 yards right. 1 to the left, 2 to the left. Now he's in perfect position. Another one, up he comes. Kicks it, and it's over the bar. So good Counsel take the lead again after 24 minutes of play. 5 points to 4, a point from a free by Leo O'Brien. I see Kevin Kehoe one up and down the far sideline, and Aidan O'Brien on this side. It's Mick Caulfield and Father Butler and Mick. A very long kick out by David Sullivan, but caught by Tomas Corcoran. Tomas Corcoran, in fact, Tomas has gone up the left side. He hits it with the right foot, away up the field it goes. Here comes Michael Barron. Michael has the ball. He's gone 5, he's gone 10, he's gone 15, he's gone 20. He hand passes it across to... Oh, a racket off the bar post. Now here comes Jason Lawler has it. Jason Lawler hits it a high one. Well saved by David Sullivan. Now the ball comes away out the field. Tim McGrath gets the ball. Tim McGrath hits a low ball along the bout. Out comes Francis Wallace. Francis Wallace with the ball. Francis Wallace is fouled. Yes, there was no mistaking. He was fouled as he came out with the ball. Pádraig Lawler had that beltway shot off the post. Conor Power is on Pádraig Lawler, keeping very tight to him. Leo O'Brien kicks it, a long ball, way up the field, out they go for it, and the ball comes out. Nigel Fitzharris, the ball hits it in, but Brendan Cox fields it. Brendan Cox, the judge to be fouled, fielded the ball out there, kicked there by Nigel Fitzharris, and Brendan Cox got it, hit it back down. So now it's a free out to be taken by David. No, John Hoare decided he'll kick it, and John he's told him to go back a little bit, and now he's handed to David Sullivan, and David is going to place it on the ground. 4 is 5 points for Good Counsel, 4 for St. Peter's. David Sullivan comes down. And a very, very, very long kick away down the field. Up they go for the ball, breaks out between them. Out comes David Wall. David Wall has the ball. He taps, he kick, and he's a judge to have played the ball and overheld it. 2 hops, and it's dead. It's about 56, 57 yards out, 58 yards. Ross Dunphy kicks it, left foot. A long, long ball, but I think he's gone too far out, and it's gone. It's gone in, kept in play by a judge. Stuck the referee's feet, so the referee is now going to hop it out on the 21-yard line. Stuck the referee's foot, so he's going to hop the ball out on the 21-yard line. Richard Purcell goes up. It's Donald Berry. Richard Purcell. Now it's Barry Carroll is the ball. Barry Carroll hits it across, and it comes to Declan Wall. Declan hits a long ball out over the sideline. So now St. Peter's are on the attack, strong on the attack now, and I'd say this one will probably be taken by Donalberry or Ross Dunphy. This actually is an opportunity for a score. It's 5 points for Good Counsel, 4 for St. Peter's. St. Peter's now can, if Ross Dunphy is a good kick, if he gave it over on the right side, becomes a lovely kick, a great kick, a marvellous kick all the way, and it's gone narrowly wide. There were backs and forwards are jumping up at the side, possibly like a little bit more. It was an exceptionally well struck ball. It just went a little bit too much to the right. Now we have right behind us here Good Counsel supporters. They are certainly, we've no doubt in who they're supporting. Billy Malloy kicks it out. High ball, long one up the field, and they go up midfield, and here comes John Redmond from the break, gets the ball. He's well tackled up there by Tomas Corkin. Out he comes, breaks through, hits the ball out across to Rory Stafford. Rory Stafford comes in. Rory Stafford, as he's about to kick, but he was adjudged to have been fouled. And it will be fouled, so there's a free in for St. Peter's. A very, very favourable position now. James Murray is going to the side to take this one. It's on the, just like the outs, it's on the 20, less than 21 yards out. So 19 yards out. James is going to, he's a judge now, putting him in on the 14 for descent. He's bringing the ball forward to the 14 yards line, straight in front of the goal. So James Murray has a wonderful opportunity now to tie the scores. 4 men in the goal, 5 now in the goal for Good Counsel. James Murray steps back, goes slightly to one side, takes a little deep breath, walks slowly, and then kicks it, and it's over the bar. So the sides are level once more after 23 minutes, or after 27 minutes gone. The sides are level. A grand point there by James Murray, number 3. So Billy Malloy is ready to take the kick out. He's walking back slowly. Back again. Now he's turned, and up he comes to take the kick. Up he comes, kicks it very well, very well up the field. Oh, it's caught there by Barry Redmond. Barry Redmond is tackled very hard. There's no, and Conor Power has it now. Out to Conor Power out. Kevin Williams has the ball. Kevin Williams fields it well. A lovely pass on to Ross Dunphy. Ross Dunphy loses the ball, but he gets it again. And he hits it a high ball right across the goal mouth. A very high, great effort there. And the ball's breaking out. Out comes Donalberry, has the ball. Donal is tackled. He has the ball again. He goes down for it. And it's pulled out. Tim McGrath has it. A low wall cross. And it's in the net. No. In the square ball. Tough luck there for St. Peter's. The ball was adjudged within the square. Referee was right on the spot. It's just tough luck on St. Peter's. And judged the ball. They have been in the square. But there was a terrific scramble in there. A lot of players involved in it. The ball was booted into the net. Now here comes. It's a very fine kick. And exactly a half-time whistle. So I see McCain is speaking to the referee there. Gone in right. The score now at half-time is 5 points all. 5 points St. Peter's, 5 points for Good Counsel. Very, very close and even game the first half. Sides are level now at the going of the half-time. Good Counsel have the advantage of the breeze the second half. He is ready to throw in the ball, and up it goes. Donalberry went to the clouds and fielded beautifully, and a long ball up to the side. Out comes Richard Mullally. Richard Mullally fielded beautifully, and it drives a long ball down. But Donalberry comes in again. He fields it beautifully. A lovely kick way up the field. Up goes Richard Mullally. Behind him, and now comes Chris McGrath. Chris McGrath is making tracks for a goal, and Chris is fouled. Free on the 21-yard line now for St. Peter's. St. Peter's are resuming in very, very determined fashion, and it's James Murray now going to take the free on the 21 yards line, slightly to the left. Going back, out slightly to the left-hand side. Not a dead easy one, but it's very easily scoreable. Up he comes, slowly, and kicks, and beautifully over the centre of the bar. So Peters take the lead, a point by James Murray, after 1 minute of the second half. So now St. Peter's have gone into lead at 1 minute of the second half, 6 points to 5. Billy, a well taken point there by James Murray from a free. Back comes Billy Malloy to take the kick. Billy hits it a very long one, way down the field. Well caught there by Barry Redmond. Barry Redmond kicks it with the left foot. And Chris McGrath again. Chris McGrath makes tracks again and fouled once more. So now St. Peter's are making a tremendous comeback. Who looked in a dire straits at half time. Now here is a glorious chance for Tim McGrath. This kick is over 30 yards out, or the 1-2, but straight in front of the goal. And Tim McGrath steps back, Connard steps back, take the kick. One to left side, two to left side, takes his time. Up he comes and kicks it, slightly to the left and wide. Sorry. Gone well to the left and wide. It was a great opportunity for St. Peter's to have consolidated their lead, gone into a 2-point lead, but kick went, sliced off his boot and went out to the right and wide. Billy Malloy is stepping back now to take the kick out. Up he comes, gets under it well, out to the left hand side. Donald Berry is playing super stuff at the moment. He's gone in with the ball. The ball is taken off him. It's Leo O'Brien. Leo O'Brien goes left and then left again. A lovely left foot ball. Out comes David Shannon with the ball, but a judge to have pushed, and there's a free out for John Carwin comes out. John is going to kick it. He's gone 5. Now there is a referee is speaking to Kevin Kehoe of the council, and he's telling John Carwin to go back. John comes, kicks it in the 70-yard line, way out the side. Up goes Mullally, has the ball, knocks it out. Rory Stafford goes down. Now Rory Stafford has the ball. He's tackled. He goes with the left and hits it a light one, a long one, but out over the sideline. You maybe you'll be able to see it there, which you don't. Now a sideline kick for St. Peter, or for Good Counsel. Hey lads, sit down there please. Sideline kick there for Good Counsel, to be taken by Richard Mullally. A high one, a very, very long one. Away it goes, up it goes, and now it's well blocked down. And here's Donald Berry has the ball again. Donald Berry is playing off well again. Second, the Richie Purcell dispossessed him, and there is a free now. A free now by Donald Berry is down. Dunbury is okay. He got a knock there that time. Now Richie Purcell has the ball. Richie kicks it. A long ball, way, way, way down the field. Out comes Jason Honor has the ball. Fields it beautifully and kicks it over the bar, and it's equaliser. Again. 4 minutes in the second half. The sides are level once more. Very, very good point there by Jason Lawler. So it's 6 points all now again. David O'Sullivan, tall St. Peter's goalkeeper, placed the ball on 21-yard line, just actually a foot or two outside it to take the kick out. He has an excellent kick. Kicks it very, very well into the breeze. Caught now out to 70. Up goes David Shannon. Ball knocked down. Conor Power has it. Conor hops it. Conor's going way up the field. Conor has it again. He tries to pass it out, but Richie Purcell gets in with the boot. And out comes Nigel. Nigel is Harris at the ball. Nigel has gone down towards the goal. He hops the ball. He gets it again. He hits it in with the left foot into David Shannon. David Shannon has the ball. He's making tracks for goal. He's surrounded. He hits it out to Richard Purcell. Richard Purcell, a high ball, a long ball, and a marvellous point from almost 50 yards out. Marvellous point by Richard Purcell. So Go Counsel take the lead, 7 points to 6. A point from 48 yards out by Richard Purcell. So Good Counsel have gone back into the lead now. Now David Sullivan makes the kick out. Kicks it very well, very, very quick. Up it goes out in the midfield, a great tackle up, and it's got by Roy Stafford. No, it's Richard Purcell. Hits it way down the field. It's Mike out to rest Jason Lawler. He's surrounded. Pádraig Lawler Parry Lawler kicks it low along the ground. Out comes, here's Parry Lawler now. He twists it around, he turns it left, kicks it right across the goal mouth. Up goes, and out comes John Hoare as the ball. John Hoare is well tackled, but he comes out, kicks it away low and up the field. Now it's complete. Declan Wall was judged to have fouled Rory Stafford, and 50 yards out. The free is going to be taken by Ross Dunphy. Ross Dunphy hits a low one along the ground up to Don Redmond. Don Redmond has the ball. Don Redmond has gone and he kicks a low one. Long ball, very long ball, way up the field. And well caught there by Kevin Williams. Kevin Williams hits it out to Tim McGrath. Tim McGrath has the ball. A low ball in. And it's 45. Very well blocked by a defender as the ball was put in by Tim McGrath. So 45 for St. Peter's. St. Peter's are striving might and main to gain parity. So now Dolan Berry is going to take this 45. Or is it Tim McGrath? No, Tim McGrath is going to take it. Tim scored 2 very good points. Now Dolan hits across Dolan Berry. Dolan Berry has it. And he's gone in the track. So now he's going to the left foot. And a beautiful kick. High one. And over the... one says a point. The other umpire said wide. Now what is it? One umpire said a point. And it's a point. Dolan Berry has got a point. Sides are level once more. Marvellous point there by Dolan Berry. Are level once more. A marvellous point there by Donald Berry after 37 minutes play. But this is a one whale of a game now. Billy Malloy hits it a long way up, and Francis O'Brien goes. Now out comes it's Parry Lawler. Here comes Ross Dunphy has the ball. Ross Dunphy's gone on a solo run. He's gone up 5. He hits a low ball in. Chris McGrath has the ball. Chris is making tracks for goal, and he's fouled out by Declan Wall. Out far. Now he hits a low ball into Ross Dunphy. Ross Dunphy gets him. Or Barry Redmond. Barry Redmond goes down the ball. Goes down the ball again. He's down. He's shielding it. And he's going to, the referee is going to hop the ball up. Probably a very easy decision in the circumstances. But the ball's been hopped out there now. Now up they go. Who's going to go for it? Francis O'Brien. Barry Redmond, is it? Up they go, and this Stoneberry has it. Stoneberry has it across the side, hits it low right across the goal. Up they go. Tomas Corcoran has the ball. Beautifully fetched by Tomas Corcoran, and he is fouled by Don Redmond as he gets the ball. Now the ball is big. Hits it out to his clubmate Nigel Fitzharris, but the judge he has to get it again. So referee is taking the name of Don Redmond. It's a very obvious foul. That's players in the heat of the moment will often think they're not. So it's going to be taken off the ground now by Leo O'Brien. So Leo O'Brien comes down, they take the kick, and he hands it a long ball down. John Kerwin goes for it. Out comes Jason Lawler. Jason Lawler, the ball, he's gone, that's the goal. He's gone left. He passed it into Parry. Parry Lawler hits it. And a great goal, a really great goal by Parry Lawler, but passed by his brother Jason. This was a marvellous goal. Terrific football. And on the 40th minute. Good Counsel gone into the lead. A terrific goal there by Parry Lawler from a pass by his brother Jason. David Sullivan hits it away out the field. Ross Dunphy goes up for it. Here comes Richard Mullally at the ball. He's tackled by now comes Ross Dunphy. Ross Dunphy is knocked out of the line. He was tackled by Chris McGrath. It's Mullally now. Richard Mullally has the ball again, or is it's Richard Purcell going to take it? Richard Purcell has the ball. He hits it a lovely ball in out to Michael Barron. Michael Barron has the ball. Michael Barron is kicking it. A high ball, a long ball. It's not gone out yet. Gone wide now. Fine kick out there by David Sullivan, way out to the side. Out it goes, down goes Parry Lawler. Parry Lawler gets the ball and he is upended on the 50 yards line, out at the sideline. Parry Lawler is doing invaluable work. He hits a low ball right across into Michael Barron. Michael Barron has the ball, he turns, he hits it out to Francis O'Brien and his clubmate, and Francis throws it way out to the right hand side. Long kick. David Sullivan back now to take the kick out. Kicks in a very fine kick away out the field. Fielded there by Conor Power. Conor's playing a whale of a game there from low ball up along. And yes, out comes Kevin Williams has the ball. Kevin Williams has the ball. He hits a low ball in along into Chris McGrath. Chris McGrath gone down. Chris McGrath has the ball out of the sideline. He's making tracks for goal. He's gone 5, and yes, he's adjudged to being fouled. Chris was making great efforts in there to get into goal, and it's out on the 14-yard line, out at the sideline. Now they're unsure of who's going to take the free. Donald Berry. Donald, the left foot kick, is going out to take it out. It's an opportunity for St. Peter's now to cut their ears. Conor Power's racing out there now to field. Who's down in the far sideline down there? Who's the Conor Power down there on the far side?
Far side?
Yeah, the far side. That's right. Now Donald Berry is going to take the free. It's a lovely shot across. Narrowly wide. Ball goes wide. Now I hear St. Peter's have a sub going on. Huh? Oh, John, he's gone on for who? Oh, yeah. St. Peter's have sub going on. Number 18. Yeah, say number 18, Declan O'Connor has gone on for Tim McGrath. Tim has gone off, and Declan O'Connor from Oulart has come on. Fine kick, very fine kick out the field, Billy Murphy. Well fielded there, very well fielded by Rory Stafford. Free. Now here's a free now, just 51 yards out by Donald Berry, out on the left-hand side. And Donald is going to take this free now. He's obviously going to try for the score, try to place it in as far as he can. Up he comes, kicks it very well. It's gone out to his left-hand side. Dominic Williams, Kevin Williams goes up, goes down, gets the ball, doing very well now, this point in time. A lovely kick right across the goal, and it goes narrowly wide. James Murray kicked it right across the goal, and the ball went wide. Kevin Williams is doing very well at this point in time. Billy Malloy back to take the kick out, and a very fine kick, way out, gone out the middle of the field. Well fielded there, very well fielded by Roy Stafford. Roy Stafford hits out on the right hand side. Out goes Shea Furlong, and James Murray. Down. James Murray has the ball. James Murray is making tracks for a goal. He's surrounded, yes, he was fouled. Passed it into Conor Power, but there's another free there for St. Peter's on the right of the goal. They had a glorious chance the last time. This is slightly a more advantageous position. So Donald Berry has a very good chance now of cutting the rears. He's going to tap. Yes, he taps it into Donald Berry. Donald Berry to cross. He hits it. Oh, it's well blocked there by St. Peter's. Now out comes Francis Wallace. Takes it way out the field. Well caught there by John Carwin. John Carwin has gone up the field. He hits it in a high ball. Up they go. Kevin Williams gets it. Kevin Williams has it. And the goal. The sides are level. Marvellous feeling by Kevin Williams. And into the corner of the net. Sides are level again. What a game. What a game we have on his hands. 45 minutes gone. The sides are level. Sides are level again. This is an outstanding game. And Kevin Williams went up in the clouds, got the ball and came down. Long kick by Billy Malloy. Long kick. David Shannon gets it. David Shannon has the ball, and he is fouled. Yes, fouled 70 yards out. And David has the ball now. What's he going to do? Is David himself thrown back with John Carwin. John Carwin to Richard Purcell going to take the free. Now it's Leo O'Brien instead. Is coming back. The sides are level. 45 minutes gone. This is an outstanding game. And I see Pádraig Lawler going out, Conor Power right on top of him there, holding on to him. Now Leo O'Brien is going to take the kick. He's wanted to drive as far as he can, and he is driving a long way, right down into the goal mouth. Up and a goalie, a brilliant save. He went down on a brilliant save by the goalkeeper. It's Jonathan Miss-Harris with the ball. He hits the ball. Oh, Michael Byrne, he has it, and hits a lovely one across with the left foot, right across the goal. Up they go, and it's fisted down, and out it comes. Oh, well blocked there. David Shannon's shot was well blocked, and a free out. Jonathan Fitzharris will come on there now, tip the ball across. Now, the sides are level here now, gone quarter A. David Sullivan got his boot to and brought off a super save there at that stage, put his boot out to it. It seemed to was going heading for the net. Got his boot to it and way out to the side. Now the sides are level. This is a one whale of a game. David Sullivan going to kick. A fine kick, marvellous kick up the field. Up they go for it, high in the air. It's David Shannon has the ball. David Shannon is fouled. It's the second time in succession David Shannon be fouled. Very, very tight mark on both sides. Long ball. Up goes Jason Lawler. Jason Lawler knocks it out. He's going back for it. He has it. He's moving in across for goal, and he hits it a high ball, low ball in. It's the goalkeeper saves it. Well caught by David Sullivan. Knocks it out to right full back Brendan Cox. And hits the ball, low ball, out comes Conor Power. Conor Power's off the field. He's gone 15 yards, he's gone 20. He passed it out to Donald Berry. Donald Berry has it now. Donald Berry has got the top in the ball. He's gone up the field, gone 20, gone 25, gone 30 yards with the ball. He's gone 40 yards, and he hits it a long ball, low ball up, and it's gone up to Donald Redmond as the ball. Donald Redmond hits a high ball across the goal, and narrowly wide. That was a really great foul of play. Now, the sides are level. And Billy Malloy takes the kick out. A fine kick way out into the centre of the field. Up they go. The ball breaks down again. Out it comes to Declan Wall. Declan Wall hits a long ball away down the field. Out they go. Jason Lawler goes down, hits down. Down goes. Shannon goes down on the ball. Yes, he was fouled. Free in there now, just outside the 50-yard line. This is a glorious chance. Is David Shannon going to take it himself? Yes. 50 yards and a half far out from goal. David Shannon places the ball. This game is going right to the wire. David Shannon is back now to take the kick. He's back. He's steadying himself. He's pointing to the referee. There's hands clapping there. Don Berry is clapping his hands up in the air now. Up comes David Shannon, kicks it a lovely one into the side. Who has it? Out a broken ball kicking away out the field. Don Berry has it again. Don Berry out to Ross Dunphy. Ross Dunphy is moving up the field. He's gone 5, he's gone 10, he's gone 15, he's gone 20, and he hits the ball away up the field. To Rory Stafford is the ball. Rory Stafford is fouled by David Shannon. A trip. So David Shannon is having his name taken. St. Peter's have another sub coming on. Jonathan Colfer, Anthony Cleary of Clonard is coming on for John Hoare. Number 16, I thought it was Jonathan Colfer. It looks to me like Jonathan Colfer, but he's coming on for John Hoare. And now Donald Berry, 55 yards out to the sideline. He's up to take the kick. It very well, very, very fine kick up the field. Up they go for it. The ball breaks out. Out comes Declan Wall and a high ball, long ball. It goes up to Declan O'Connor has the ball, but he misses it. He gets it again. He hands it back to Ross Dunphy. Ross Dunphy's gone on a solo run, and he hits it a high ball, a long ball, a marvellous kick. Narrowly wide. Donica, would you be able to stand there, Donica? Would you be able to stand down there? You might be able to see, you'll see it better. Jonathan Colfer, good man. If you stand there, yeah. If I want to just get back in on time. You able to see? You can stand there if you're able to see it there, Donica. You stand there. You able to see it, Donica? Kick out by Billy Malloy, long ball out the field. The ball breaks out. It's David Wall, it's Declan Wall. Declan Wall is fouled. He's leaving the ball down for Leo O'Brien. Leo O'Brien not near as prominent down the second half. Fine kick way down the side, and it's Jason Lawler has the ball. Jason Lawler has the front, and he knocked it out over the sideline. Out in front there, Brendan Cox, he knocked the ball out in front, but fumbled it out over the sideline. Ross Dunphy hits it a long way across, pushing the back. Out comes Leo O'Brien now. Leo O'Brien has the ball. He's gone 5, he's gone 10, he's gone 15, he's gone 20, he's gone 30, he's gone 40, he's gone 50, he's gone a long way out. And he is getting the free in. Lee O'Brien himself is going to take the kick now. It's about 48 yards out. He's placing the ball out. It's scoreable. Easily scoreable. It's in a very good position. Very good. The low kick along. Who has it? And now it's caught by Pádraig Lawler. A low ball. And it's narrowly wide. Pulled in around the goal and all goes wide. The ball wasn't hit that well from the free. But Counsel are losing a few chances at this stage. The moment that they went it wide open, Peter seemed to be getting a slight grip. Now the ball has been taken by David Sullivan. David has gone back to take the kick out. Fine kick, very fine kick out the middle of the field. Up they go. The little person knocks the ball down. How Pádraig Lawler has it. Pádraig Lawler has it. Hits it, a low ball in. A very good one for the free. How come Mick Byrne has the ball? Mick Byrne has the ball. Mick Byrne has it. A high ball. Long ball. And it's over the bar. Mick Byrne. That's the first time. 25 minutes gone. 24 minutes. And the Counsel have gone to leave a point by Mick Byrne. Intense excitement at this stage at both sides. Now David Sullivan kicks it well out to the left hand side. Down there going for it. Here comes James Murray. James Murray is back. James has the ball. He's gone on a solo run. He's right across the field. He's gone on a solo run. He's 5, 10, 15, 20 and he hits it a high ball, long one up. Up they go for it. It's Chris McGrath's gone. Chris McGrath has the ball. He's gone on towards track and there's a free for now. The ball is out. Here's a scoreable chance there now. It's about 40 yards out. Donald Berry is stepping down to do it, or is it James Murray? Yes, James Murray is coming over. James, the man who initiated that attack, is going to take this free now. It's scoreable. Five minutes gone, 5 minutes to go. James Murray was up to take this free. Takes his time. Up he comes. Kicks it a low one. It's gone out. Out comes the Declan Wall, has the ball. Declan Wall, Shea Furlong. Shea Furlong gets it a long way down. David Shannon at the ball. Now out comes James Murray again. James Murray gets the ball. He has the ball out the sideline. He passes it into Ross Dunphy. Ross Dunphy's gone up the field. Ross Dunphy's gone 5. He's tackled. And a high ball, way right across the goal now. Up goes Dermot Kevin Williams. Kevin Williams has it. Kevin Williams has it. He's passed it out too. Over the bar, a point by Rory Stafford. So the sides are level once more. Kevin Williams got the ball past Rory Stafford and Rory kicked it over the bar at the 14 yards line. So the sides are level once more. And my reckoning, there's about 4 minutes to go. I see saying a good counsellor bringing on a sub. Good counsellor bringing on a sub. Out he's running out across the field. Who is it? Who's it? Jason Sinnott seems to be coming back on the team. Instead of Jason Sinnott, Pádraig Lawler is Jason Sinnott is coming on for Nigel, is it? No, Declan Wall is going off. Declan Wall is going off, and Pádraig Lawler is on right half back. So now this is intense excitement. A high one, a long ball. Out they go, and it's knocked down, and it's caught by Declan O'Connor. Declan O'Connor hits out the side. Francis Wallace is fouled by Kevin Williams as he went for the ball. A great duel between these two men. Francis hits the ball low. Low ball to Richard Purcell. Richard Purcell sits a long one. It's gone down. It's fouled. Tomas Corcoran has it. Tomas has it. It's blocked again. Out comes Richard Purcell. Richard Purcell has it. Hits it a low one right across. On across to Nigel Fitzharris. Nigel Fitzharris. It's a high one. A high one gone down. Michael Barron goes for it. Michael Barron has the ball. It's fouled, but out comes Jonathan Fitzharris. Jonathan Colfer. Jonathan Colfer has, oh, bubble. Here's Richard Purcell has the ball. Richard Purcell has the ball. It's a high one. A long ball. And it's gone narrowly wide again.
Jason Simmons is the second goal for the Counsel.
Come on again, Rory!
Now, this this is intense excitement as we now reach only 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes to go. David Sullivan, the sides are level. David Sullivan comes to kick up. He hits it out very, very fine kick away out to the right side. Up to go. Conor Power goes for it. Let's see, guys, he has it. Conor's playing a whale of a game there. He's fouled out there, and by Jason Sinnott. Excitement is intense at this stage. Mike Caulfield, Paul Dye has come on there now for John Mazzaris, sub on the